This is Sandip Maiti here from Lighthouse Insights, and today we have an interesting gentleman. His name is Sandip Maiti. Hello, Sandip.
Hi, Vishal.
And Sandip has been the founder and CEO at Experience Commerce. Close to 9 years, your agency.
Yeah.
Life is still mad like you started back in 2002, or still better?
I think it's got worse. It's more chaos every day.
And how things at your end? What's keeping you busy these days?
Good. I think we're really doing well. I always start by saying we're plain lucky to have survived in this market condition. We have grown like 40% year on year this year, and both on top line and a very healthy bottom line. And I think because of our differentiated strategy and how we will survive in this space, we are doing well. We have a very simple three-pronged strategy. Right? So we deliver experiences, we build assets, and we data mine insights. And in each of these areas, we have built up a lot of IP. We have always worked with premium customers, and thanks to their good relations, we are looking forward to a few more great years ahead.
So let's visit a bit of your childhood days. Where did you grow up? How was it? Any special memories still?
Growing up was in Kolkata, then called Kolkata, and did my schooling in Xavier's, and then moved on from engineering to BHUIT. Wasn't too good in studies. Off campus was where I was hanging around most of the time, and then the usual life post engineering. Got into a job, got married. But one fine day, it was boom, and I was like looking up at the sky and said, "This is not how I'm going to live my life happily married with my parents in Kolkata." And I did a strange thing. I decided with my wife that we must go to US and study. So I suddenly got interested in studies, and then I put my head down and I cracked all the exams. I went to my professors back in campus and got their recommendation letters. And I landed up in Case Western, and again I was lucky that my wife also found her place into the same campus. And I did my master's in systems engineering while I was there, and then went on to work as most students do with their grad school professor. And believe it or not, I was doing very complex matrix optimization problems, and at a small company there called ControlSoft, where we were doing basically dynamic optimization of control systems, process control systems, and developing our own software which would then optimize the control system parameters. So that's what I did, blindfolded almost 8 years of my life before I decided to come back to India.
Interesting. When you came back to India, you started working as a marketing person, if I'm not wrong, right? So what made you shift from that engineering? Because you're a hardcore engineer, right? Did that shift to marketing? What's the story there?
Well, actually what happened was my grad school professor figured out very early on that, like you were saying earlier, that Sandip is not going to be that good at coding and mathematics, and figured out I had some innate capabilities in marketing and sales. So I actually took over the business function of the small startup that I worked on. And in the US, I was doing a lot of marketing and sales for the control system. So it was not new to me. So I had already moved and flipped over to marketing. And when I came to India, I was working actually with Emerson Electric, which was something that Jesua used to run, which was Fisher Rosemount, which is part of Emerson Electric. He had just divested from it. So I had actually come in to work there, and then one fine day I noticed kids around in his office who were howling on the second floor and having a lot of fun. And I soon realized that he's also in the media business. And I just felt too bored, sitting in that in that other environment. So I moved over to media world thanks to Mr. Jesua and Sandip Maiti. They entrusted a lot of faith in me and saying that, hey, you can come and work on this side of the business too. And that's how I flipped over to media almost 15 years after starting.